Going. Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And I'm Elka, and the two of us are your Zazzle expansion experts. And if you don't know what Zazzle is, you're going to want to know because it has changed our lives and all the lives of our clients who have experienced how to use print on demand using the Zazzle platform to make a lot of money because they're selling their products online, which is awesome. And today we've got a special feature. I even wore red because it's our Valentine's Day products to sell on Zazzle feature. And yeah, we're a little bit late to the game because, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. But no, the whole point here is that we wanted to show you literally what's on the Zazzle platform right now, just before Valentine's Day, so that next year you can be prepared. And we do have a really cool special thing that we want to invite you to, actually, so that you can understand a little bit more about seasonal products and how you can make money with them. When you're in our circle, you'll realize that obviously you have to do these products for Valentine's Day other than just before Valentine's Day. However, today we want to talk about the products that you will see on the Zazzle homepage, so that you can really get an idea as to how vast the opportunities are for you to be able to earn money if you do the work and the job right and be prepared for when it's any one of these seasonal holidays. But we'll start with Valentine's Day for this one.
So I'm just going to share our screen here and we'll pop up on Zazzle.com. Ooh, I have to make sure. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I have my new computer and it's not letting me share my screen. It's using a whole bunch of. Give me one moment.
No.
I
don't know how to share my screen on StreamYard either, but yeah, okay, you figure that out. In the meantime, the reason that we love Zazzle so much is because, first of all, print on demand. Everyone who comes into the print on demand space thinks it's got to be a Redbubble, Society 6, or you have to create an Etsy shop and you have to use Printful or Printify, but they've actually merged, so it doesn't matter, or Spoonflower, any of these types of sites, but no one ever says Zazzle. And I mean, look it up. It's actually been around forever. Do you need me to add you on? I don't know. I'm going to add Jen off to the stage if that's.
I'm just staying off screen so I can figure out it.
Okay. And so the idea here is that we are the champions for Zazzle because we discovered that in 2008, and it seems like forever ago, considering that, in internet years, it's like dog years, really, because it should have come and gone, but it hasn't. Zazzle is this nicely, not as much competitive space where Jen and I have just thrived as designers selling on that platform. And we love it because we post designs and Zazzle takes care of the rest. So they do all the customer service, they do all the fulfillment, they do all the billing, they do everything, and they even source the products. And so today is actually the day that we really want to showcase some of the cool products that they offer, because who in their right mind would have been able to get all these products and have them ready to go? Whereas if you just start a Zazzle store, it's all free, there's no listing fees, and all you have to do is go and pick out one of their blanks that they've already sourced and worked out all the arrangements with the manufacturers and post in your store for sale. Okay, so there you go. Jen figured it out. So here we are.
Okay, I'm back.
So go take us through some of these products, which I love. There's obvious ones, which in any case is always, whatever print on demand platform you're on, more than likely some of these are the same. But we want to also dive into some of the ones that we've profited from quite a lot of, things that are very different. So let's go. Let's start.
Yeah. So obviously, the first one that is quite obvious are the Valentine's Day cards. And if you're coming from a background of being on Etsy or any other digital download program, maybe you personally have digital downloads in your store on your Etsy shop, and you've been accustomed to selling invitations and cards. What was really cool about Zazzle, like Elka mentioned while I was popped off screen there, is that Zazzle offers so many amazing other different types of products that other platforms don't offer, and we'll get into them, especially into like the I want to say the edibles, but that's a funny word for it. Anything that you can eat. They also offer chocolate, which I'm going to showcase in a minute. So thinking about Valentine's Day, it's a really cool idea to explore different opportunities for you to use product choices and curate it to be a part of like a Valentine's gift or a Valentine's Day celebration or experience, right? And so, like I mentioned, they have the cards here, in which it's kind of neat, which like relating it to Etsy and Zazzle, they're similar in the fact that Zazzle also offers digital downloads as well. And so you are able to, if you are an Etsy seller currently, expand your reach and create those digital downloads that you're used to, but then now actually have the printed version of cards as well, which is really, some people do still like to have the traditional card in their hand and feel like the card people are and send it out in the mail and all of those fun things because it's more personalized. And so Zazzle offers you the opportunity to sell cards and invitations, obviously. Then we get into different types of gifts. I'm not going to go too deep into what other types of gifts there are besides kind of mugs and things because I don't want to click off this page. I'm going to scroll down in a minute. But if you think about any type of like everyday item, let's say a mug or a pillow, we've got a blanket here, you're able to then translate that into some sort of really fun, cute Valentine's Day related design. Even think about like keychains and or some sort of stickers or a button, things like that. And I like this one. It says, "I'm yours, no refunds." Then we get into home decor. So blankets and pillows, anything to do with decoration. Even you could do some towels. Think about not only are you giving it possibly as a gift, saying, "I love you very much," but think about how many people buy certain things to decorate their house for Valentine's Day. All these little hearts, the confetti, and they maybe have like not posters, but like stickers on their windows. I've seen some really cool home decor options, especially when you're hosting like a Valentine's Day party or a Galentine's Day get together where a group of your girlfriends, maybe you don't have partners, and then you're all getting together for dinner. And then just the entire spread of your table is all decked out with Valentine's Day related heart things, right? Then we move forward to the gift wrap, which is kind of neat because you're able to now take the concept of gift giving, not only giving the gift like a mug, but wrapping it up and choosing some sort of really cool wrapping paper or favor box, or they even have tissue paper. So there's a whole bunch of wrapping options, which also includes stickers. And they do also, do they still have ribbon? Yes, they do. So there's a whole bunch of gift wrapping options available. Then when we scroll down, because I just put in literally the word Valentine's Day in the tab here up at Zazzle. So this is the search and the sort of what's kind of most popular, but you can definitely take some time exploring a little bit more into certain things. We're also going to be speaking about this in our free event that's happening actually tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the link to sign up for free is in the description of this video. So if you want to join us for an hour where we're going to be talking about seasonal and evergreen products, specifically touching on Valentine's as well, and also doing a really cool dream life experience exercise and vision board party. So you don't want to miss out on that. Plus you get to hang out with us for Valentine's and be our Valentine's date. Moving forward into this search here, we've got the gift tags and also, cards. There's folded cards, there's flat cards, there's a whole bunch of things. And going into the different themes, obviously, if you have something like Wild About You, it's not always just about hearts and cutesy loves and kisses and X's and O's. There's a whole bunch of fun designs that you can create. They even have candles, like I said, in terms of going into the gift giving options for products. So just as an overview, really quickly, there's so many amazing products that are available on the Zazzle website for you to choose from. They have over 1,600 different product types and styles for you to play around with. And so you can also be very creative, get outside of the box of just creating the Valentine's Day cards, because although they are quite popular, people are giving gifts and also showing their love in different ways rather than it just being a card, because it's now a lot more personal. And Zazzle allows that opportunity for you because all of their products are 100% customizable if you, as the designer, create those products to have certain templates. Now we're
Okay,
going to
so
get
let's go dive into some more fun, like non-normal print-on-demand products.
Oh, I was just about to do that. Is
Oh
that
yeah, there we
sharing
go.
my screen
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zazzle also offers a whole bunch of like things that you can eat. And so there's chocolates. They have the Hershey Kisses that you can customize. They have the Hershey bars that you can customize. Then they have chocolate covered Oreos and cookies. Then they have chocolate bars. They also have, what's this one here? I know that there is the cupcake,
That's
cupcake
the Reese's
icing.
Pieces. Those are the
And the
Reese's Pieces.
oh, this is the Reese's Pieces. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're super elegant looking. So there's a whole bunch of other like chocolate and food related products that Zazzle offers that you can 100% customize as well. And although this isn't a sort particularly for Valentine's Day, it showcases how you can design things on these products for it to be related to Valentine's Day as well. Okay. I'm just going to stop my screen share there. If you wanted to say anything else about that.
Well, yeah, unless you had like even more items, because we didn't get into the shortbread cook. Like we did the Oreos, but there's also shortbread cookies, and aren't there some other cool ones that are very unique for Valentine's Day? There's the cupcake wafers, like the cake topper things. So yeah, and you kind of forget about those because there's so many. When you think print on demand, you think mugs, T-shirts, whatever, cards, invitations, stationery. But there you can see them at the top. Actually, some of them. Yeah, there we go. This one actually, I mean, Jen and I, we've sold all of these, and that's why we want to make sure people really are aware of them. It's really not hard to design on any of these. Like in the sky's the limit. It's just make sure you understand the size, right? Because some of them are a couple inches wide and or in diameter, and then others are actually really tiny, like the Hershey Kisses. So be careful how you know what font you use, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like this one here is a shortbread cookie, and it's this big, so it's really nice to be able to just be able to design one of those for Valentine's Day, but also for other occasions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screen share there. I'm just trying to see if I can find. You said that there was the cupcake frosting, right?
Well, they're like
There we go. Frosting rounds.
Yeah, frosting round. That's what they're
Yeah.
called. I always call them wafers because that's what they are, but they're more like hard frosting. Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got the frosting rounds, so cupcake frosting rounds, and you're able to then put this round on top of a cupcake. It's not on like on the icing. You're putting this on top of the icing, so you clearly have to make your own cupcakes and everything. You're not getting cupcakes with this order, but you can make the topper for the cupcake, which is really cool. And like Elka said, just think about the dimensions that you're designing on. So the size and what you want to put on that item. All of these, as I said, too, this sort isn't particular for Valentine's Day, but you can get an idea of what kind of things are on these products. So for the Valentine's Day, maybe like, for example, if you're having that Valentine's Day party and you want to have your party guests each have a cupcake, and or if you are giving your own personal cupcake to your Valentine, or if you're bringing this, like, even think about designing certain things for kids, right? So if kids, depending on what type of cupcake and allergies and all of that stuff, but kids can have Valentine's Day parties and also bring cupcakes or cookies to school to give out to their friends for Valentine's Day as well. So there's so many different opportunities for you to play around with the different designs. And when you as a designer create a template for someone like a customer, think about what the end customer's needs are. Are you serving a lady who's single and she is having a Valentine's Day party with her friends on Valentine's? Are you serving, the school sort of system where you're giving an opportunity for children or kids to give Valentine's Day to their friends in high school or grade school? Are you serving the couple who is giving somebody a gift because they're in love or they're married and it's a keepsake of their, the memories that they've cherished together? So it's quite a fun event. Although it's only one time, like one day during the year, and the selling period isn't like extremely long, like Christmas and Thanksgiving and some of the other holidays. Valentine's Day is a one like event that you can be very creative with what you are putting on your store for sale. And if you come to our live event, what we'll talk about a little bit more is that you can even use some of the products that you make for Valentine's Day and transfer them into other products that you can sell throughout the entire year. So it's a really interesting concept. And if you have not yet posted products for Valentine's Day, like Elka mentions, it's happening tomorrow. If you're like me, when I first started out on my Zazzle store, I posted products for sale for Christmas literally the day before, and I was very disappointed why nobody bought any Christmas products in my store. Clearly, they need time to be shipped and handled and all that stuff. I was very ignorant way back then, but you can definitely start, if you want, creating and playing around with some Valentine's Day things to get familiar with what type of trends and what type of products are being posted within that niche, so that for next year you are well prepared, because it is, like I said, a very short selling period. So you have to get right in that mark between when you're supposed to be posting those products for sale in your store and when people are actually buying them. And that also being said, we're going to be speaking a little bit more about the production process and production planning system that you have to have and put in place for when you have to post your products for sale, so you do capitalize on that market where people are actively searching during that time for products that are in the marketplace, because they're preparing for, let's say Valentine's Day is 3 weeks from now. They're buying their stuff so that they get shipped and then they can hand it out or mail it out themselves as well. And so there's like a month period where people will be buying, but you have to have your products posted way beyond that and before that. And so we'll speak more about that tomorrow in our session for our surprise Valentine's Day party and workshop, where we're going to be talking about evergreen and seasonal products.
Make sure you come. And if you listen to this later, the link is in the description below. It's free to join. We will do replays, but we're going to take the replays down as soon as the event is over. So the whole idea is for you to show up. I know you have other things to do, but this is not just for us to hang out, although we love that. We are also here to help you really understand how you can leverage all these wonderful seasonal events so that you can make more money with print on demand.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video on some of the really cool products that you can post for sale on Zazzle for Valentine's Day, and think about using those products going forward for next year. Do some research. There's a lot of really fun, creative minds out there who have created some wonderful things. As always, don't copy anyone else's products on Zazzle. Just use the searches for inspiration to create your own. And make sure that you join our event that is being hosted on February 14th and 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is in the description below, and it is completely free. We are hosting it during Valentine's and having a little get-together party, but it is very much going to be very informative for you and helping you understand how you can grow your business further with Zazzle. Thanks so much for watching. See you there, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.